play okay, I'm recording the class right now again. So let me check it out. What do I have here? Share screen. We are here. Okay. Now here we are. Cartagena, Colombia. When you say lively, repeat this. Lively.
Lively.
Lively. It's not lively, but lively. Live is the verb live. I live in Zapopan, okay? I live. You live in Zapopan, live. Okay. I was watching the soccer game live. Live, it means in this case that the transmission of the soccer game was at the time I was watching live. Okay. When you're talking about a
Okay.
lively city, it means it's a city like New York that it doesn't sleep. Okay, you can go in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, and at night. It's a lively city. Everybody's on the streets, here and there. It's a lively city. You understand what lively city means?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. For example, let me tell you a place. Okay. Chapultepec Street or Chapultepec Avenue here in Guadalajara is a lively place on Saturday night and,
Um,
Friday
yeah.
and Saturday night because everybody goes there and people are
Yes.
here and there. Well, lively place. In this case, it's a lively city. Cartagena is a lively city. Lively, not lively. No, no, lively. And here is crowded. Repeat it. Crowded. Crowd.
Crowded.
Crowded. Many people.
Crowded.
Many people around the plazas. Many people around the old plazas. Crowded.
Yeah.
Okay. Crowded. Ow, ow. The pronunciation. And the pronunciation for historic. Historic. Repeat. Historic.
His
Okay.
historic.
Historic. Okay.
Historic.
It's historic. Because if you say historic, no, no, it's historic. You have to H here. When you pronounce canoe, canoe, you know what a canoe is? It's like a boat,
No.
like a boat. The boat
Oh,
that Aborigines used to have in the river. When you go to a river, you have canoes. You don't call them boats or ships. No. You know what a ship is, right? Do you know what a
yes.
ship is? Okay, well, a canoe is like a small, very small ship, or a small boat, only for
Yes.
two or for one or two or three people, no more. And
Okay.
regularly you row on a boat, on a canoe, you row on the canoe like this, okay? I don't know if you're able to see, but I'm trying to imitate a canoe bowing. We are bowing in the canoe. And the canoe is, this is a tour. Today I went on a canoe tour of La Ciénaga. La Ciénaga is a proper name of a mangrove. Mangrove. You know what a mangrove is?
No, I don't
No,
know.
it's kind of a tree, a small tree, which is in the water. A small tree under the water.
Oh, okay.
Mangroves are trees under the water, next to the ocean, next to the sea, or on a lake next to the sea, okay? In the
Okay.
forest. If you go to, there is a lake near Mexico City. What is the name of that lake where people go and have a ride on a boat? What is the name of that park?
Um, it's in Xochimilco.
Xochimilco, okay. In Xochimilco, the vegetation, the trees that you have
Oh, yes.
around are mangroves, mangroves.
Oh, okay.
You see? What do you call them here in Mexico? Mangroves.
Um, Manglares, tal vez.
You're right. You're right. Mangroves are manglares. Next to
Mhm.
the beach or next to a lake or on the seashore or on the river shore or on the lake shore. You have mangroves. Okay.
Yeah.
Forest is a ciénaga. Ciénaga. Ciénaga is the name that they have over there in Cartagena or Cartagena. Okay. Now,
Okay.
do you understand it all or you have any question about this? For example, sandy beaches. You know what sand means?
Yes.
Okay, sand, the
Mm.
ground, okay, at the beach is called sand, okay, the dust, And do you have any question to ask?
Mm, no,
You
I'm not.
understand walled?
I'm okay.
Wall?
Yes.
This is a wall. You see it here?
Yeah.
Walled. The city has around walls, okay? Because this is an old city. Cartagena was was founded by Spaniards, people
Oh,
from Spain, long, long time ago. The same as Cumaná, right? Very
okay.
old city, a very old city. It also has castles over there, castles, Spanish castles, you know. Now let's continue with the next Bangkok, the other place. But I don't know what happens to my internet because it doesn't work. Doesn't work. Okay, you see now. I'm trying to magnify this. Are you listening to me?
Yes, I can listen to you.
But internet doesn't work here
Yeah, the
because
it's frozen.
it's slow, very, very slow. I cannot move the book. You know what am I
Yes.
gonna do? Okay, now, can you read this? Because I
Yes.
cannot open it. Okay, yeah, it's bigger now. But if I try to center, I cannot center. Okay, now, can you see it here right now?
It's okay.
Now, Bangkok.
Yes,
What
it's
is
okay.
what is good about
Bangkok
Bangkok?
is the most exciting place I've ever visited. There's something for everyone. You can surf or swim with sharks, or why not try out some extreme cycling at Peppermint Bike Park. The park has two great bike paths. You can ride your bike there until 10 at night. I I ate the most delicious food in Bangkok, including the famous pad thai, a spicy noodle dish. At night, there are clubs, restaurants, cafes, and movie theaters to visit. It's impossible to be bored. I love it.
Okay, now when you said this one, pay attention. So, say noodle dish. You know noodle?
Noodle. I don't know what it
Noodle.
means, noodle.
Okay, it's like maruchan.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
maruchan?
Yes.
Okay, you see it here? Can you see it here?
Okay.
Noodles?
Noodles.
Noodles. These are noodles. Okay, and this is a kind of dish they eat there. This is kind of pasta, but it's made of rice. It's a pasta
Oh, yeah.
made of rice, made of wheat. No, no, it's made of rice. It's a special pasta. By the way, this is the original pasta because some people say that people did not invent pasta. Pasta was taken by Marco Polo to Italy long, long time ago. Pasta is not originally from Italy. Pasta was brought from China,
China.
from Asia. But most people suppose that pasta is originally from Italy, and it is not. Look at the history, and you will find it out. Originally, it was made of rice, but later it was made by semola, which is wheat, wheat. Okay, wheat.
Okay.
Okay, you don't have it, but cafes. When you say cafes,
Yes.
coffee shops, cafeterias,
Yeah.
cafeterias, cafes, cafes, noodle dish. It's a it's a plate with pasta, but the pasta is made of rice. That's it. Okay, and well, I don't think if there any. Okay, you know what paths are? Paths.
No, I don't
No,
know.
roads. The roads for bikes. Like you say the ciclovia here. The ciclovia.
Yeah.
Okay, well, bike paths. Bike paths. Ciclovías. A great bike paths. Okay? Two,
Okay.
the park has two great bike paths. Es como decir, tiene dos grandes ciclovías. ¿Eh? Dos ciclovías majestuosas, ¿ok? O grandiosas. Ok, extreme cycling at Peppermint Bike Park, okay? This is a proper name because it is written in capital letters, you see?
Yes.
Hmm. But Bangkok is the name of the capital city in Thailand. Not Taiwan, Thailand. Okay, tell me, no words? Spicy. You know what spicy is?
Yes, I know.
Okay, Mexican have more spicy food than
Yes.
Thailand. Okay, because you have chipotle, what do you call that?
Jalapeño.
Jalapeno. I like jalapeno better than chipotle. Okay, this is spicy. Okay,
Yeah.
spicy. But I don't like chipotle, chipotle.
Bottle.
I don't like chipotle. I prefer jalapeno, which is the original one
Okay.
here. You cannot be bored there. Do you have any question to ask about this?
No,
No?
it's okay.
Okay. Now, you're going to check, you're going to check this. Barcelona, Cartagena, Bangkok. Okay. After, it's difficult to move this. Yeah, it's difficult. Now, read the emails where we have already read the email. Check the cities where you can do these things, okay? Then complete the
Okay.
chart with examples from the email. Okay, can you read activity number 1 and tell me where was it?
Swim with sharks
Okay, what is it?
in, in Bangkok.
In Bangkok, okay? You swim with, my goodness, would you go to Bangkok to swim with sharks? I prefer dolphins. I really prefer
Yeah.
dolphins, but not
Yeah, me
sharks.
too.
No, no, no. This is ridiculous. Could you imagine that one bites me and eats my hand?
Yes,
No,
no,
I wouldn't
it's
go. No
dangerous to
way.
me.
Okay. Now, do you have any example?
For what?
Examples of these from these emails? Here you have an example.
Um,
Well, we'll talk about the examples later. Can you read number 2,
okay,
please?
yeah. See a famous church
Where is it?
is in Barcelona.
In Barcelona. What's the name of that church?
La Sagrada Familia.
La Sagrada Familia. Somebody told me that it was made of metal. Metal.
Yeah,
God,
I don't
I
know.
don't know. I don't know, but somebody told me that it was made of metal. I don't know. So, La Sagrada Familia. You're right. Okay. Now, this is the example. Surf. or swim with shark. Okay, because you're telling about the activities, but the example is the Sagrada Familia, okay? Because this is not the only one, the only church right here. Now, tell me that number 3.
Eat spicy food
Where is it?
in Bangkok.
Okay, tell me
Bangkok.
the name and example of that. One example. I told you.
The
What? Of food
um
in Bangkok.
the Marucha.
Maruchan, but it is not that one. It's noodles.
Oh, noodles.
Noodles. Noodles. Okay. Spicy
Spicy
noodle dish.
noodle.
Noodle dish. By the way, it is separated here. It's separated. You remember
Yeah,
that there is always a mistake here?
yeah,
Bangkok Pad Thai. I didn't remember the name because this is a proper name in Thailand. In Thailand,
yeah.
Pad
It's
Thai. I didn't remember, but I remember noodle. Hmm? This is the
yeah.
name that is a spicy noodle dish. Noodle dish. Could you imagine like a spaghetti with hot pepper, with what do you call that? Jalapeno, jalapeno sauce.
Yes,
Okay, something like that.
it's
Okay.
delicious.
Now, how about go dancing? What is the place where you go dancing?
Maybe Cartagena,
And can you please tell me an example of the place where you go dancing? Don't you remember?
a club, a nightclub.
What is the example that is given over there in Cartagena? I don't want to move this from here because it is difficult. If I
Oh,
move
yeah,
it from there, I will not move back, and the time is being up. Okay, so
yeah.
it's
I
okay.
think
So good dancing is in Cartagena, but the example is this one.
old
The
dance.
dance Old Dance Club. Old Dance Club
Oh,
is the name that receives the place where you can go to Cartagena. It's a club where you can go and dance a lot. Merengue, salsa, bolero, whatever. Okay? Now, tell me number 5. What is it? Which city is it? And what is the example that they give?
I
Yeah.
think it's in Cartagena too.
It's in Cartagena too. Do you remember that I told you the name of the vegetation, the trees?
Mangroves,
Okay, mangrove, mangrove. But you have the
mangrove.
canoe ride, a canoe ride
Um,
at the mangrove, at the
yeah,
mangrove, okay, in Cartagena. So it's a
mangrove
canoe
forest.
tour, a canoe ride of the mangrove forest. It's a forest, in Cartagena.
Yes.
Okay, but it is a forest with a lake or something like a lake. Okay, or probably not a lake, but probably the beach. Okay, the same
And
as in Margarita, Venezuela. Do you have? Well, it's another case. But number 6, what do you say?
eat small plates of local food.
Okay, where is
Is
it?
in Barcelona.
In Barcelona. Do you remember what is the name of a small plate? Don't you
Um,
remember?
yeah, tapas,
Huh?
tapas.
It's like this. You see this
Yeah,
here?
yes,
Tapa, tapa. Okay? Tapa is like saying, yeah, it's in Barcelona. Tapas. Barcelona, tapas. This is the example. Okay? Tú estás muy bien, no te preocupes. Tú estás magníficamente bien porque tienes buena retentiva. ¿Te recordaste de las tapas? ¿Te recordaste del, ¿eh? Algunas son un
the
poco
Maruchan
difíciles. Maruchan, tú te recordaste de Maruchan, pero es noodles, noodles, ¿ok?
noodles. Yeah.
Bueno, ahí llegamos. No, no, está bien. Así tú vas aprendiendo poquito a poco, no te preocupes, ¿ok? Uno no se da
Okay.
cuenta de lo que aprende, pero uno va aprendiendo gota a gota. Se llena el vaso, ¿ok? Their work. Which city is the most interesting for you? Tell me, which city is the most interesting for you? Probably
For me,
Cartagena.
um, I say Barcelona.
Barcelona. Okay, I suppose that you were going to be dancing in Cartagena.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, why? Because I think you like to dance. Don't you like to dance?
Not
No? Yeah,
so.
okay. Which other city or cities in the world would you like to visit and why? Let me tell you, there is an island similar to Cozumel here, Cozumel, in Venezuela, which is called Margarita Island. You
Oh,
cannot miss it. If you go to Margarita, you will have something similar to the canoe or the boat ride, the tour over there in, se me olvidó el nombre. Discúlpame, pero me da como que pena, dolor que se me haya olvidado. La Arestinga. Ya, no se me olvidó. La Arestinga. Si tú vas a la Arestinga, va a ser algo así como esto que te narró aquí acerca del canoe ride here, la Arestinga, porque la Arestinga es una ciénaga. Si tú buscas la Arestinga
yeah.
en Google, en la isla de Margarita, en Venezuela, vas a tener algo similar a esto. En todos los países hay algo similar y aquí también hay algo así, como tú lo has dicho, ¿cómo es que llama allá en México? El parque de Chachimilco, ¿eh?
Xochimilco.
Xochimilco, algo así. Es una ciénaga, un
Okay.
pantanero, pero ahí va la gente a disfrutar. Okay, now we are going back to no, the next unit is unit number 12. But unit number 12 is going to be studied by you at the beginning here in the video resource book. What are we going to talk about in unit number 12? Well, let's check it out. It's going to be seen tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow, right here. Y tengo que decirte ya, chao, chao, espérate, aquí está. Onion soup and chocolate. Onion soup and chocolate. Vamos a estar hablando
Oh,
de enfermedades y de remedios. ¿Ok?
yeah.
Enfermedades y remedios caseros, porque lo que estoy viendo aquí es chicken soup. Chicken soup. Y así mismo, cuando recorramos la 12, pues vamos a estar viendo allá en el Student Book esto de enfermedades y remedios caseros. ¿Ok? Bueno, es algo bueno, uno va aprendiendo, ya tú sabes lo básico.
Okay.
¿Ok? Déjame poner, bueno, esto te lo termino
Yeah.
de poner
Okay.
luego. ¿Ok? Porque lo vemos mañana. Ok, stop sharing. Thanks a lot for coming. Have a
Thank you
good
too.
night and sweet dreams. Okay?
Thank you. Goodbye, teacher.